In the harshest places on Earth, where the sun burns relentlessly and water is a luxury, survival depends on ingenuity. And when it comes to food, people living in desert regions have developed methods so unconventional, so raw, it's like stepping into another world. A world where the line between survival and starvation is razor thin. Take, for example, the way they've turned the elements of the desert, the heat, the sand, even the air itself, into tools of preservation. We're talking about techniques that are not just ancient but deeply rooted in necessity, passed down for generations in silence because they weren't just about food, they were about staying alive. Think of meat cured not with modern equipment, but with the relentless desert wind, sand-polished vegetables buried to protect them from decay, and milk transformed into solid, shelf-stable nourishment by nothing but time and heat. And the most incredible part? These methods don't just preserve food, they amplify its flavor, turning the mundane into something almost sacred. One of the strangest yet most brilliant techniques involves preserving water itself. Yes, water, hidden in goat bladders or leather pouches, sealed and stored to sustain entire families for weeks. This isn't just about survival, it's about mastering an unforgiving landscape, using every resource, every scrap of knowledge, to carve out a life where most of us would simply give up. And the food? It tells a story of resilience. Dried camel meat sliced paper thin and left under the sun, turning into nutrient-dense strips that could last for months. Dates pressed into bricks, compact and powerful, carried across endless dunes to keep hunger at bay. And then there's the fermented milk, thick and tangy, stored in leather sacks that grow richer with every mile traveled. These are not just traditions, they're lifelines. They're the evidence of humanity's ability to adapt, to endure, and to thrive where the odds are stacked against us. What makes it even more fascinating is how these methods remain untouched by modern convenience. In a world obsessed with technology, the people of the desert continue to rely on the wisdom of their ancestors, proving that sometimes the old ways are still the best. So why aren't we paying more attention to this? Why isn't the world learning from those who have perfected sustainability in the most extreme conditions? Maybe it's time to stop looking at the desert as barren and start seeing it for what it really is, a blueprint for survival.